I think some of the greatest fear, especially in the older population, is Alzheimer's, dementia, neurodegenerative decline, neurocognitive decline, whatever you want to call that. Obviously, living a lifestyle of whole foods, movement, sunlight, grounding, breath work, those things they really are medicine. But if somebody particularly wants to care for their brain, they're noticing that they have a family history of cognitive decline or neurodegenerative disorders. They're noticing the brain fog sort of start to creep in. It's getting increasingly more disruptive to their daily life. What, if anything, can they do specifically for the brain?
Well, I always want to know the cause. So we've got to look at what's happening. And a lot of the time it is damage to the cells. What causes the damage? Mercury is a big one. We've got to get it out of the teeth, out of the fish, and also out of the flu vaccine. It's just little by little by little. And I mentioned earlier, lack of sleep. Margaret Thatcher boasted she only needed 5 hours sleep a night.
And to 6 a.m. probably.
And they both ended last 20 years of their life with severe dementia. I'm not saying it is just lack of sleep. That's one of the factors. And in every case, it can be different factors. So we've got to get to bed early. Hydration. We saw one lady come with dementia. We found out she wasn't drinking water, hadn't been opened her bowels for 6 days.
My God.
We got the bowels moving. We got her hydrated. Within 48 hours, there was no sign of dementia. There's water. There's good salts, which is the best way to hydrate. I
saw a lecture you did where you put Celtic salt right on the tongue. And I went deep down the rabbit hole on salt, and you're right.
It's easy to do.
Right.
Anyone can do. There's also, so can you see in every case it can be slightly different.
But there are some fundamentals.
There is. And I love the saying I read in an old book, many might be well if only they thought so.
That's a great one.
If someone thinks they're going to get dementia, they probably will. And a lady said to me one day, I can't sleep. I said, don't say that anymore. She said, why not? I said, because every cell in your body's listening. And it says, looks like we can't sleep.
Yeah. So when you lay down to sleep, you go, this is something I don't do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all say, oh, yeah, we're listening. So what I say is just say, I'm going to try. I'm going to get there. Like my daughter Emma, she said, Mum, I'm going to grow up in a minute. It's actually your words have an effect on your mind.